Hey everyone, I'm Danny and welcome to Muggle Magic. Before I get into today's video, I just want to point out that the channel did hit 3K subscribers just over the weekend, so I'll be choosing a winner for the Marauders map giveaway, and I'll be announcing that winner in my next video. And remember, I'm also doing a 4K giveaway for the same Marauders map with the reversible cover and hidden footprints. All you need to do to be entered to win is be subscribed to my channel. That set aside, in my last video, I asked you guys what you might want me to do next as a DIY for Harry Potter, and one of the more popular requests was a Quibbler. And I've always wanted to make one, so I decided just to go ahead and do it. I recreated pages that were seen in the movie version. I had to change some of the headlines on the front of the magazine just to make it correspond with the actual articles that are in this version. I wanted to make sure that this Quibbler was actually fully readable. Now, even the movie prop version is just default Latin text. If you translate it, it's just nothing really. So I did get some of the text from a couple of other people online, and they are credited on the very last page with links to the work that I borrowed from. All right, so let's get into it, and remember, all of the supplies are in the description box below. So the first thing you want to do is go to the link in the description box below to Instructables.com and download the templates that I provided. You'll print out the cover, and the cover will also have 2 ads on the inside of it. I printed mine on 11x17 paper. There is a 8.5 by 11 inch template as well. You'll just have to kind of glue it together. Now on top of this, of course, you're going to want to print all of the pages and make sure you keep them all in order. And there should be 10 pages. We'll want 2 staples in here, one right about here and the other right about here. And make sure that they are just right on the inside of the paper. So don't have it too far toward the actual page. Just leave about 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 inch right here on the side of the paper before the staple. And after you staple them, if you look on the inside, you can see the Muggle Magic links and stuff that are printed on the page. We're going to glue each page together on the inside. We stapled them so they don't move around when we glue. Get out some scrap paper. I'm just going to use a newspaper. Open up the templates to where you can see the Muggle Magic links that are printed on the inside, and then you'll just line up your scrap paper right where that starts. Take a glue stick and apply a good amount of glue on the inside here, and then just fold it over and press it down. Now when you open up the page, it should stop right about there. Don't pull it too far because it's not dried yet, but you don't see the Muggle Magic links. Now go ahead and do that with the rest of the pages. Like I said, there's only 10, so that's not gonna take very long. Go ahead and just glue the seams. Once you're done gluing, the pages should open up to about right here, and then you should not see any of the Muggle Magic links on the inside anymore. Okay, so let's set that aside for just a second, and then we're gonna get out our cover. Fold the cover in half. You don't have to put a sharp fold in it or anything, just kind of bend it. So the idea is we're going to take our pages and then wrap the cover around them. Just make sure that it fits properly. So that looks good. Go back to your scrap paper, and now we're going to put glue all along here, and all along on the other side here as well, and also along the spine right here. Now, putting glue on the other side is a little bit tricky, but it can be done. Just try not to touch the side that you've already done to the paper if you can help it. Okay, and again, remember, we're gonna do the spine as well. Now this is the point of no return, so make sure you have it right side up and you have it lined up properly. Now you can wrap the cover around it and just gently push it up against the spine. Also kind of run your finger up the spine here to make sure that that gets glued down pretty well. So now the magazine is put together. Now we just want to wait for all the glue to dry. In the meantime, we'll need to trim off the white edges. To do this, we're going to use a ruler and X-Acto knife by lining it up with the edge and then taking your X-Acto knife here, pushing down pretty hard so that the magazine doesn't move around underneath. And then just go over it as many times as needed until all the pages have been cut through. Sometimes you'll see that it doesn't quite get all of it trimmed off here, so you can flip it over and do the same thing to the other side. So now if we open it up, on the inside front cover there should be no white space, and also on the inside back cover there should be no white space there. So go ahead and cut the rest of it off in the same way. Alternatively, instead of using a ruler and X-Acto knife, if you have a paper cutter, you could just use that, and that would be a lot easier. But I mean, this isn't hard, so it's just a little bit more time consuming. So when we open this up to check, you want to check these pages to make sure there's no white on top. You can see there's a little line of white here. I'm going to have to trim that off. And if we go a little further, I'm going to check this one too. Okay, so the back looks good, but yeah, the front cover just needs to get trimmed right there. So I'm just going to take one more small strip. Pretty much once this is dried, this is it. You've got your magazine. So yeah, just go ahead and flip through and make sure everything looks right. Now you may be wondering why we glued all this instead of just stapling it. For one thing, you don't want staples on the outside of this. I feel like it just looks a lot more professional when you just don't see any staples. Another reason is that the pages just seem to fit better without staples. You can see that this book stays flat. Now, I did do one with staples just to see how it would work. It just sits kind of open there, and I didn't really like that. I wanted that to be, you know, flush. Also, you can see the staples on the outside, and you can also see the staples on the inside here. This one with the staples, all the pages are printed on 11x17 paper, and then it's just stapled right here in the middle. It turned out okay. This is one I'm probably just gonna keep for myself just to have around. But this one, I like this technique a lot more. This looks nicer, I think. All right, I really hope this helps you guys with whatever you want to use it for. If you're interested in winning the Quibbler that I made in this video today, all you need to do is make sure you're subscribed to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. And now to announce the winner of my last giveaway, which was Harry Potter Printables Volume 3. This included a lot of really cool stuff that you can just easily print out. If you haven't checked it out, you definitely should. And the winner is Emily Pilkerton. Congratulations, and send me an email at danny@mugglemagik.net letting me know what address I can send your prize to. You can find that email in the description box below, as well as all the links to my social networking accounts. All right, and that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.